Hello, guys, welcome to another brand new episode of World Showcase. So, today we are going to discuss about inclusive leadership and top 10 traits of it. So, before we discuss inclusive leadership, let me make a clear note that the expressed views in this entire podcast are my own viewpoints and they have been collected from my own life experiences. And this podcast directly or indirectly doesn't criticize any leader about what processes and methodologies they are using. This inclusive leadership is all about nourishing the leadership skills for creating a workplace a much better one where everyone is treated and valued equally. Inclusion refers to the system where every person working in any workplace is valued and respected. The overall concept of inclusion is to make the employee feel belonging and fit in the workplace by respecting their cultural practices, gender, race, and all other socio-economic terms. So, why inclusive leadership? Most of the epic lessons are learned while we encounter any problem personally. I have worked under bossy bosses, friendly bosses, and also the most dominant ones. My 7 years of career in distinct workplaces have taught me what not to do when I become a leader and how I should treat the non dominant groups at a workplace. Inclusive leadership allows us to create a friendly environment that will spread positivity to the entire roster in the workplace. It allows every person to address their issues at the workplace, their opinions and ideas. We never know the hidden talent of a person unless we give that person a chance to talk. Inclusive leadership not only provides that opportunity, but it values the ideas too. So, what does this take to be a leader? Being a leader is not about power. Being a leader is about responsibility and adapting to the changes, accepting them, and leading others on the same path by supporting them but not oppressing them. So, here I want to quote a famous quote by Warren Bennis. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. True leaders will never actually act like leaders. They will be a part of every single celebration and they are the first ones to stand up when there is a problem and clears disputes among the employees. Being a boss is a huge thing. There will be many files, additional responsibilities, but balancing life and maintaining peace at the workplace will make them stand out from the rest of the leaders. Leadership qualities are not the ones that can just be learned. In some of the persons, these qualities are seen in childhood itself, and it doesn't mean they're born as leaders. They need to work on developing these skills with the increase in age and during the career progress. A 19-year-old person may be good at leading a group than an experienced 64-year person. The only reason for this is the young person has more patience, compassion, and learning skills than the elder and experienced one. Age is just a number game here, but age adds the experience, and if that experience doesn't add any value to our life, then it will be of no value having years of experience on the paper. Benefits of inclusive leadership. When a workplace is a safe zone for any employee, then the overall performance of the employee will be more productive and beneficial to the entire organization. A workplace without mental peace is like living in purgatory. Employees will find a way to escape the task assigned by their bossy bosses and thereby resulting in the delay of the projects. Inclusive leadership has numerous benefits, and if we keep on citing all of them in a single blog post, it isn't enough for that. Let us keep short and more detailed. Employees will develop a bond with the inclusive leaders, and that makes works much easier, no matter how hard the targets would be. Non-dominant groups in the workplace always feel insecure about their positions, personal value, and job security. They are almost voiceless in many workplaces. But those workplaces that value the person as a part of their organization and treat them with equity, then things will change. More freedom and fewer misunderstandings. It's that simple. Treating all the employees with equity doesn't mean to let the people overtake the higher positions and chairs. It is about valuing them and their tasks and collecting feedbacks from them to make their working environment favorable to them and with their co-workers. Why I used equity? There is a huge difference between equality and equity. Equity is identifying and providing the resources based on the need of an individual, and equality is providing all of them with the same resources despite of their needs. This is easily understandable. If you think, just go ahead and click on the link in bio. Then you will be directed to my website where there will be a clear article on equity. So now, 10 signature traits of an inclusive leader. So what are these 10 signature traits? Let us see. Number 1, commitment. Number 2, courage. Number 3, cognizance of bias. Number 4, collaborative. Number 5, cultural intelligence. Number 6, curiosity. Number 7, caring. Number 8, acceptance. Number 9, addressing the sensitive issues. And number 10, self-awareness. Now let us look into these traits individually. Number 1, commitment. The actions of any leader must signal the commitment towards the benefit of the particular firm or organization. A committed leader will work with the employees, but never let the workers work alone. Commitment is an important trait in any relationship. The connection between the employees and the leader, or even between a public representative and the public, will be strengthened when the leader is committed to the tasks and expresses it with hard work. Number 2, courage. Courage at a workplace for an inclusive is a different thing when compared to the general term courage. Most of the leaders disagree with the fact that they are less talented and are having limited knowledge about a particular topic. They think by admitting the fact that they are not aware of the subject, the employers may think that he or she is not an appropriate person as a leader. Instead, they act like they know everything and end up being in the dark instead of learning new things. It is where courage comes into the act. An inclusive leader will dare to speak with his employees or teammates about an unknown subject and learns from them. It takes courage to say, I am not familiar with this software, for a CEO in a software company. But if he or she admits the fact, the employee will feel more secure and connected. Admitting that we don't know things will not let the people think that we are dumb. It will allow them to explain the topic in more detail with relevant examples, and we as leaders can learn the skill and then add it to our skill set so that next time we are familiar with that particular subject. Never feel insulted to learn new things. No matter how many degrees we hold, we are not experts in all subjects. Become a lifetime learner and gain more knowledge. By acknowledging personal limitations and weaknesses will make us an inclusive leader, and it will also increase the level of confidence. And employees who think about their bosses saying not aware of any topic as fools, then they are fooling themselves and they are not going to be inclusive leaders shortly. And another kind of courage is well known to us, the courage of risk-taking, experimentation and implementing new business plans in the market are few examples of the second type of courage. Number 3, cognizance of bias. Inclusive leaders are aware of the adverse effects of biases, and they will apply various techniques to avoid biases on personal grounds as well as organizational. Biases limit the decision-making skills and also play a negative role to implement any innovative methods in the groups. Inclusive leaders will always figure out a way to deal with the biases in a workplace. Number 4, collaborative. Collaborations in any field will give way to the new inventions where teams involved in working for a particular cause. Each thought process will contribute towards the better result. Team working is considered the best way in handling tough situations. Inclusive leaders will always look forward to collaborating with the employees and also extend support to team up with external sources. And also, inclusive leaders are experts in assembling a team that has a diverse thinking and also ensures that there are no out groups in the team. While collaborations, conflicts will arise. Addressing them is a skill that is required for developing inclusion at the workplace. Number 5. Cultural intelligence. Many leaders lose their image due to poor cultural intelligence. Before working in a particular area, the leader has to be aware of the cultural practices and must be ready to adapt few behavioral changes. A team may consist of people from different places. They are not alike. The way of dressing, the way they interact, greet, eat may vary depending upon the culture in which they were brought up. As an inclusive leader, it is the priority to know more about the culture of the employees and avoid during meetings or anything doing things that will hurt the people during the meet or which the actions will hurt a particular person. Having cultural intelligence is like having wings. It will allow the organizations to reach the customers globally and also reach success levels easily. Culture is what a person respects the most. If the culture is insulted in any way, with or without intention, it will weaken the bond and thereby losing the trust. We all know that not all things are accepted in all cultures. Our facial expressions, gestures, body language, everything must be kept in mind while we are working with a team. Knowing these cultures will make you into a culturally intelligent, inclusive leader. Number 6. Curiosity. Curiosity comes with a passion to learn new things, mingle with the teams and listening more. By listening to the people, we will make them feel comfortable and paying attention to them will make them feel valued, respected and represented. Curiosity in knowing about the person's values and ethics rather than the educational background will assist the inclusive leaders in building up a team that can handle any situations easily with less effort and more problem solving tactics. Caring. Caring is number 7. As group leaders, it is our responsibility to take care for other members who are working with us. There is a huge difference between thinking of people working for us and with us. Inclusive leaders will treat all the individuals with respect and care for their well-being. From the gatekeeper to the managers in the office, inclusive leaders will develop a relationship in such a way that the person, irrespective of his or her role in the organization, will feel valued and belonged. Caring is a good sign to gain more friends and it shows how kind you are. Number 8. Acceptance. Having empathy and accepting our limitations will turn us into inclusive leaders. Accepting other players, making them feel secure at the workplace, will lead the company in the path of success, and employees will never like to quit the job they are doing because they are accepted and they develop the feeling of belonging. Number 9. Addressing the sensitive issues. There will be meetings. Some corporate companies are conducting the meetings daily these days because studies have revealed that when people work together by discussing the upshot will have a more positive impact during the meetings and also during the personal one-to-one discussions. Addressing the sensitive issues which may hurt the feelings of the employees will be addressed more carefully. Shouting at your employees will reveal that you are poor at dealing with anger management and also it expresses that you don't value them or care for them. Avoid such harsh moments while pointing out any mistake made by your employees. Develop some meeting etiquette while addressing sensitive issues. Number 10 and the last is the self-awareness. All the above 9 traits are developed, practiced and applied in real life when one is self-aware of himself or herself. We must be aware of our senses and how we react to some situations. Self-awareness will increase our confidence levels and also assist us in repeating the mistakes which we had made in the past so that it will not let us to repeat the same mistakes. That's what I mean. Having self awareness is like having a guardian angel by our side. We will be able to control our emotions and handle the work stress effectively when we are self aware. So, conclusion to this, like we have discussed earlier, inclusion is all about valuing every individual in a workplace, and a leader has to create an inclusive workplace. All the leaders are not inclusive and they can become one if they adapt to changes, ready to learn new things, and especially when they are self aware. These 10 traits, if exhibited by any individual, then he or she is going to reach their goals more easily even when there are obstacles. Being a leader makes you a person with power, and using that power to bring people under the same tree will do the job. And if this power is used to lash everyone out, then it is true abuse. I request all the leaders out there and future leaders to learn these things and turn your lifestyle in such a way that it values each person's feelings and be an inclusive leader. So, this is all for today. We'll meet in our next session on the podcast. Thank you. Prasanna Dasari here, signing off.